guys, my name is Mary Shaw, and my personal challenge was to create a routine for myself to follow this semester to kind of boost my academics and to kind of boost my self-respect. So I chose this because as I near the end of my time at UTSA, I want to graduate with honors. So I want to have that little GPA boost, but I also want to start off my career having a self-focus on being respectful towards my time, respectful towards my energy. And I think that the first step for that was to create a routine for me to follow each and every day. I said that it was hard for me because my life was really sporadic. I had a lot of things to do. And because I had so many things to do, it was really hard to find time in the day, and things had to get switched around, and motivation levels sometimes would drop or spike. One of the biggest things is that a lot of times I had unexpected plans that, I couldn't plan more than a week in advance, or I couldn't plan even more than a day in advance, and that would kind of shift things. So I learned that at the beginning, I would constantly say that if I didn't complete everything, it was a failure. I didn't do it right if I didn't do my routine the way I wanted it to do. Because my whole thing was wake up, brush my teeth, make my bed, make breakfast, have a glass of water, and then start my classes. And then some mornings, my motivation was so low that I literally just got out of bed, I brushed my teeth, and that was it. I didn't eat, I didn't do anything else. But I had to remind myself that hey, getting up and out of bed was part of my routine, and I did that. And so that's kind of where the self-respect portion comes in. I learned a lot more about taking care of myself, and taking care of myself actually influence my academics. Taking care of myself and having more respect for the things that I am doing right and the things that I can appreciate about myself directly in turn helped me, improve my grades this semester, especially during one of the harder semesters I've ever had. My group members, I am absolutely very proud of them. Both Isabella and Paige have worked really, really hard towards their goals, and both me and Bella had a very similar goal, which is really helpful to have somebody who's kind of doing the same thing you are, because you can see what has been working for them or what hasn't been working for them. If it's been working for me, I was able to kind of share with her. But it was really helpful to have somebody with the same kind of goal. And Paige also inspired me a lot. Her goal was something that was very much about, self-uplifting and really making sure that there was a respect system internally. And I'm really proud to have had a group, communication with her, because that kind of self-respect is something that I really needed to see somebody exemplify, and Paige really exemplified it through this challenge. So I'm really proud of both of them. And if there's anything I took away from this challenge, not only just for myself, but from my peers, is that it's okay to build on something, that you don't need to start off your challenge doing everything 100% the whole time, because it will change and evolve, and as it evolves, it turns into something that's best for you. The challenge that I started this semester, and the reason why I started this challenge, is totally not the same reason, but not what I got from it, and not what I was expecting. And in fact, what I got from it was a lot more fulfilling and beneficial than what I was expecting to get from it. So that's my presentation. Thank you.
Hi, so my name is Isabella, and I'm going to be talking about my personal challenge. So the challenge that I had set for myself was to stick to a schedule. The main reason was because that I am terrible at sticking to a schedule, so I thought it would be best to try to stick to a schedule, every day, and, do and check off tasks that I've done for the day or that I've set for myself and stuff like that. So that was my reason. And there's not really any specific situation as to why I chose to stick to a schedule. Mainly it's just so I can get my life together and to have like I said, just a schedule of everything that I need to do, so that way I don't forget anything, because I tend to be very forgetful at times. So it's this schedule would be best for me in that situation. And going through with this challenge, it was very difficult for me, since I didn't have a schedule at the very beginning of this challenge, so it was very difficult to keep up with it. And there were some days where I would go off the schedule, I wouldn't follow it, but there of course were other days where I would follow it. And it was okay, it went alright. Of course, there were days where I just couldn't do it, but it's okay. I went on track other days, so it turned out okay. And I honestly, I didn't see much improvement, unfortunately. I once I was able to stick to the schedule for like a few days, I would forget and I would just stop. I would just stop sticking to that schedule, and I would just keep going on with my day and just go with the flow. So it was really hard to stick to that schedule. And how did I feel? I felt really, motivated in the beginning, and, towards the end, I just started falling off the path, which I'm a little bummed out about that, but it's okay. I mean, I can always try again. So it's fine. But it was really nice seeing my group's challenges and seeing their improvements and what they were able to do for themselves. And I think it was great. And I think everything worked out pretty well for all of us. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Paige. I'm going to talk about my personal challenge. So my personal challenge was to lose weight. My weight has always been something I struggled with. So that's why this is the biggest reason I chose to do this. I'm not the healthiest. Before this challenge, I rarely ever exercised at all. So I wanted to do something that was going to really push me. That's why I chose to lose weight and eat better as my challenge. I took this challenge as an opportunity to give me the push that I've always needed. And I never just took the initiative to do on my own. So I saw this challenge as an opportunity to give me that push that I really needed. So I wanted to choose something that I really knew I was capable of doing, and that was gonna push me to step out of my comfort zone. Because anything physical or anything that involves sweating before this challenge, it was not for me. I don't do the outdoors. So I really just wanted to do something out of my comfort zone and something that was going to benefit me in the long run. So how did I do it? So I set a long-term goal and a short-term goal for myself. My long-term goal was to lose 35 pounds. And my short-term goal to help me give me the push that I needed to hit my long-term goal was to try to lose a pound a week. Whether I did or not, it was just something that was gonna give me the push that I needed, or I felt that was gonna make my weight loss journey easier for me. So that's why I set a short-term goal as well. So how did I do it? So I did I watched a lot of videos on YouTube, on TikTok about different foods I could try, different snacks I could try to help me lose weight. I did ask my group members what they do and healthy snacks they eat. And I also got a gym membership. So I've been going to the gym since the beginning of January with my brother consistently. We go to the gym quite a bit out of the week. And so it was also nice working out with my brother, because that's a lot I saw, I came across by, was having a workout buddy, having somebody that was going to push you. And he for sure did that. And I didn't meet my goal of losing 35 pounds, but I did lose 10 pounds. So I'm really excited about that. No, I didn't reach my goal, but I'm really happy with the progress, and I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, maybe even more. I plan on working out a lot this summer. Just, be healthier, be a better me. I'm excited. I can't wait to see where else my weight loss journey is going to take me. So I did see improvements. I definitely could tell that I lost a few pounds. My family could. So I was happy about that, because it made me feel like my work and what I was working towards wasn't a waste of my time. I'm sorry if I keep looking down. I'm looking at my sticky note here. I just want to make sure I touched on everything. I'm honestly really excited about my weight loss. I feel great. I feel like I really did something, and I'm really happy. I feel lighter. But okay, I'm sorry. And lastly, I want to talk about my group. Bella and Mary were the best group members I could have ever asked for. They're both juniors and I'm a freshman, so I felt like even if it didn't have to do with our group challenge or our personal challenges, I feel like if it was something for school, I could call, I could text, reach out to them because, they've been here and I'm a freshman. So if I ever had any questions, I always felt like I could come to them because they were so friendly, open, always available, just super, super nice people. I enjoyed working with them. I wouldn't ask for any better group. I felt like they were my biggest supporters in my weight loss journey. And I'm so glad that I met them. Yeah, that's it. Bye.